Hey, what up, decisive marketers? And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create those motivational, inspirational posts very quickly using ClosersCopy. Now, why do you want to create these motivational or inspirational posts? Right? If you are into personal branding, if you are a coach, you are a consultant, this is perfect for you, right? This because this kind of inspirational posts, motivational posts. Let's say you're a personal trainer, you are uh, a fitness coach or nutritional coach, whichever it is, or a business coach. You need personal branding, and this kind of motivational, inspirational post is going to help you to drive a lot of engagements to your post, right? And it helps you to brand yourself really well. So before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like to see more digital marketing e-commerce content, and if you are a software or lifetime deal enthusiast, be sure to check out the link in the video description to join our Facebook group. Right, so let's dive into ClosersCopy. So over here, I'm in ClosersCopy right now, and what you want to do is to use this template over here. Right, just use a template like this over here. You can put in the motivational speaker. I highly recommend you to use Tony Robbins or any big motivational speakers out there. Try to choose the bigger ones, right? Because that way I have tried other speakers such as Zig Ziglar and others like Russell Brunson, and but the problem is that it it is not it is not giving me very good results. But with Tony Robbins, it seems to be giving me the best results. Okay, so I highly recommend you to just put in Tony Robbins, because you know, you have a easier time generating something that's plagiarism free, and actually something that is very usable for your social media posts. Okay, so let me just so what you have to do is to put in put in motivational speaker, and put in Tony Robbins, and put in point of view. Okay, then you can put from the perspective of myself, and then you put in inspirational speech on the topic that you want to be talking about. So over here is the topic that I put in here is how delayed gratification helps you to achieve success. So now what you want to do is you can select everything. Okay, select everything, and you can actually right click and click on you can make use of expand and instruct over here. Okay, so what expand does is actually using GPT-3, right? It's the AI library that is to expand on this topic itself. Okay, or you can make use of instruct. So instruct is actually ClosersCopy's own AI feature itself. So the difference between expand and instruct so far is that with expand, the it seems to give more often, it does seems to give me slightly better results than which is what I'm looking for, while instruct gives a longer output, but it may not be what I want most of the time, but I would say, and one more issue is that with expand, because it's using GPT-3 to generate these outputs, sometimes you may come across issues such as this the content generated is sensitive. Please edit your input, something like that, before something along those lines, right? So you get an error, but with instruct you don't really have that issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to try with expand first, and let's see what we get. Right, so it's giving me something pretty good over here. Right? Delayed gratification is a big component of success and one of the most important values in life. I think that if you can learn to control and delay your gratification, you will be able to achieve so much more in life. So this is good. So let's continue to generate some more. Let's continue to generate some more. Right, so you can actually make use of the hotkey. right? Just select everything, and you can just hold Control and E and it generates something. So this one seems to be more of an ending, so I'll just probably copy this and save this on the side. I could use that as the moral of the story at the end. So let's continue to expand from here. Okay, so this seems to not be so good, so let's try again. Okay, so it's starting to go into a story mode. When I do see that it's starting to go into a story mode, um, I tend to not use it because what I have come across, it could be because I'm not using it well, but so far what I have come across is that when it starts to go into a story mode, the introduction is actually pretty good, but it doesn't move into like a journey process and the climax process, uh, in the story, which is it just goes from introduction to the ending, which is a little bit weird. Okay, but let's continue and see what we get. If not, we'll clean this up a little bit and try and expand from there again. Okay, so it's starting to go off tangent over here. So, uh, I okay. So let me remove this line. Okay, so then it seems a little bit more suitable to create from here. Okay, so this is starting to go into parenting, which is not what I want. So let me just clean this up a little bit more. Okay, so right, it's not giving me something that I like. So let me just move in here. Let me just start all over again from here, and let's try expanding again. If it's not giving us something good, we'll switch over to the Instruct mode. Okay, so this is starting to go into a story mode again, right? So I will probably switch over to Instruct. Okay, it seems like it's going somewhere. Okay, so it seems pretty good, right, over here. What they have created over here. Okay, so I think this is good. We can actually make use of this, right? Okay, so what you kind of need to do is maybe to look up a little bit about this study that is talking about, and then I think it's actually pretty good over here what we have created, right? So I am going to save this first, and then we're gonna try with the Instruct feature. Okay, so let's get rid of all this and let's try with Instruct. So right now I'm using the Instruct feature. Okay, so it's not giving me what I want. It's talking about Tony Robbins right now. Okay, so let me try again. If it's not giving me what I want, then I'm going to remove the first line. Okay, so it's mostly talking about Tony Robbins here. So let me do something about this. Okay, let's see if we can get anything good here. Okay, so we are getting something good over here. Okay, let's continue to instruct. Okay, so this is getting close, right? So we just need a end to this post over here. So if it gives us a very good ending, a good moral of the of everything, right? Then we can make use of this as a good social media post. Okay. Okay, can you see that Instruct is actually writing a lot of stuff here? Okay. Okay, it's actually writing everything about uh delayed gratification here. Is actually pretty useful. I'm just gonna save this here, but it's not giving me an ending, right? So it's pretty useful stuff, but I'm just gonna save this somewhere so that I could probably use it as a different post if I want to. Okay, so sometimes when it's taking a bit long, right, it likely is going to be writing a lot of stuff for us again. Okay. Okay, it's starting to go off tangent over here. So what I'll do is this. So if we want to succeed in life, then we should keep on waiting and taking care of patience. The person who has patience can get the success very easily. So this is what I'll do. It's talking about failure, so that's not really what I want, right? So I just need to pick something out here if I can to end this, right? If not, I will just try Instruct again and see if we can get something nice. Okay, let's try and generate from here. Okay, actually, in fact, what I've highlighted over here, right? In life, delayed gratification is very important. Up to here, right? There's no shortcut to success, but there is shortcut to failure. So if we want to succeed in life, then we should keep on waiting and taking care of patience. Okay, so actually, this point is actually good for us to use as a social media post already. Okay, Okay, so I would use this, something like this. I think it's good enough for us, and we have a post that we can use for our social media, right? So at this point, you could actually make use of something like in video, right, and paste this entire thing as a script, and you can create a video slideshow with this text, right? And there's something like that will actually help you to get a lot of uh, engagement for your social media posts. And pretty much this is how I used to create my social media posts for this type of motivational and inspirational posts. And if you like to see more content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And this is my video on how to make use of ClosersCopy to create motivational posts for your social media. Thank you.